What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Dreiari again, bringing you another salty edition of BS Mode. Now today I'm going to be switching it up. I'm not going to be playing Marvel. I'm going to be playing Super Street Fighter. Well, not actually playing it, but showing you the replays of my online ranked matches endeavors with my characters. My first two replays are like, you know, really old replays I've been sitting on for like a while now, and I just decided, hey, you know what, might as well show them now, because they're really good matches, and you know, really like really good matches that like help me get better in the sense of my game. Because like when I first started playing this game, I was always scared to see like people with 4,000 BP with a character. I thought it was really good, but most of the time it's not even that. Most of the time they just have a lot of points and they just grind it out. Because it really matters about PP. Like, you can have 500 billion BP with a character, but if you don't have enough PP, that means you just didn't win a lot, you know? So, basically my character choices are like, you know, I really like heavy rushdown characters. So I usually gravitate towards those characters who could just like keep the pressure on you and rush you down. Makoto, she's a really good rushdown character. Her walk speed is horrible, but her dash speed is just crazy. She's really fast. Sometimes like I lose track of how many times I can cross under somebody when they're jumping. So, you know, that's that. I use Cody as well. I like his frame traps. He hits like a freaking truck. So that's why I really like Cody. And I like Viper, because when I first started playing Vanilla, Viper was my favorite character. But the moment I saw her, I was like, damn, I gotta use this character. She looks so cool. She has freaking shades on, and she can have electrical gloves hitting people and ground pound and burn kicks and stuff, which is like so different for me for like most of the Street Fighter characters, because I really got bored of most of them. Like the majority of the cast of Street Fighter, they're really boring. They're like really boring characters, at least to me. I like Makoto, Cody. Cody's cool. Viper. I like Rose. I like most of the girl characters. I really like the most because they're like so different than majority of the guy characters. They're more unique in a sense, because you know the show is like they're all the same, but it's just slight variations. But at least Sakura, her variations are really different. Let's see. But mainly, I really like playing Super Street Fighter in the sense that I don't have to worry about blocking a mix-up and then blocking another mix-up, which you have to get used to in Marvel. Once you block something, you have to block another thing, or you gotta pretty much chicken guard everything in that game, because there is true unblockable setups that you pretty much, somebody goes low, somebody else goes high, and you're fucked if you're standing there, because you cannot block that. That's just true, unless maybe there's a small frame that you can't block both, which I don't think it is. Or you fight Viper, Taskmaster, and what's her name? X-23. If they have an assist to lock you down, they can do their unblockables. Where Viper breaks your does the focus attacks and breaks your block, and Taskmaster, he goes through your block, you know. And then X-23, if she has an assist to lock you down, she could do her level 3 and get an easy combo after that. But you know, that's that. I really enjoy playing Street Fighter. What I've been doing recently is just I'm trying to like learn how to handle pressure and be able to keep pressure on my opponents. So I'm pretty much trying to tackle that in Street Fighter now in my recent matches. Just saw my first two like old Makoto matches. Now it's time for me to show you like my recent matches. Like I really got back on Cody. I'm trying to use it. I'm waiting and hoping that he's like pretty decent in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because I haven't been playing that game a lot, and I really didn't have incentive to play it besides Poison, which I like, and Lily. But other than that, there's not much incentive because the game is kind of broken in a sense that, you know, the gems are killing it slowly. But you know, new characters, you know, might give the game a fresh coat of paint, make it a little more fun to play, and that's pretty much it. That's all I'm waiting for. But I really enjoy playing with Cody. He's not like so easy that, you know, I could just like do whatever I want. But he's simple enough that I could get the grasp of him, And I can use the arcade stick with him as well, because I'm still trying to learn the arcade stick. So his easy inputs is just helping me get better with the arcade stick. But you know, he does have his one frame links that are hard for me to do, like forward, medium punch, into standing medium punch, into crouching heavy punch, into whatever special you want to do. You know, that is freaking hard for me. But I'm still trying to learn. When I was fighting this match, I was playing this guy, I was like really confused. And this is the thing about Street Fighter. You will find people with so much points with their characters, and they do not know how to use them. Like, this guy has 2,000 points with Ryu. You would assume that, you know, he knows like his basics, but he's still pressing 3 punches and 3 kicks for like mostly everything, which is really weird. But, you know, like I said, Street Fighter is a game that you can get perfected by a random person. Because, you know, when you're playing somebody, you expect them to do certain things. Like, oh, you're not going to wake up DP because that's unsafe. But to a random person, a wake up DP is their only option, and they will do it whenever they want, or they will just wake up grab or anything. But you know, like, I was just waiting for this guy to fuck up and ultra me. Because I honestly thought he was trolling me. Because sometimes you do find those players who got a little bit of points, they don't really give a fuck, they just want to troll. And that guy wasn't trolling, he was just a random, an online random. So I had to take care of him. The characters I really have a hard time fighting are mainly the zoning characters, because I still have a hard time like timing my jumps into safe jumps. You know, being patient, because I really get impatient when like I get hit by a bunch of fireballs. I'm just like, oh, I gotta jump in. And mainly against Gao, you know, that's just like anti-air waiting to happen. He's gonna punch the shit out of you, out of the sky. So you know, I have to learn how to get better at that. But that's mainly it. I don't really have too much problems with other characters. I used to think Seth was like really broken. Like, the thing when I started playing this game was like most everybody else, once you play something, you honestly think like once you play something and then it seems like you can't get through it, you think it's broken, like automatically. That's what everybody says. Everybody says like, oh, this character's broken, which it's not really broken. You're just not trying hard enough to get past it. Like, when I first started playing Super Street Fighter, my cousin uses Gouken. I hate Gouken with a passion, but I know how to beat him. Gouken had fast ass sweeps and counters. I really thought the counters was like really broken, so I was like, this character's so broken. You know, once I got used to like, you know, baiting the counters out and just punishing him, because he's really easily punishable on the counters. You just gotta bait them out. And I just started punishing him for that. Or when I was playing my friend, Demon Angelic, and he uses Seth, I thought Seth was broken because he has so many options. But once you figure out his options and shut it down, you can honestly just destroy Seth. He has low health, but he's a high risk, high reward type character. That's what he is, basically. Him, Akuma, is high risk, high reward. It's just like a guessing game with them. I still see people complaining about Viper, saying she's cheap as hell, but in a sense she's not, because I mean, I'm not gonna say my Viper's great, but if I'm playing somebody else that's on the same level as me and we're doing whatever we do, once you shut down Viper's options, she needs meter to be really effective. She needs to knock you down to be super effective. If you keep her out and you just like, you know, shut down her options, she really can't do much in a sense. I mean, she can stop zoners, but once you get in on Viper and you bait out whatever move she has to do, you know, she's done. That's why really like a lot of tournaments, you don't see that much Viper players winning. Wolfcrone, Latif didn't even go. Wolfcrone and Latif didn't even go that far in Eve, I believe. So you know, it's just like, I think people try to like make excuses and they complain about the characters and say like, oh, this character's broken, or this character's too good. Which some characters are really too good. I understand that, but it's not impossible to get it. You just gotta find your way, and you know, stop hoping for Capcom to patch it and give you the answer. Oh, epic fail right here. If anybody see my Street Fighter, I failed completely on that Ultra. I thought he was close enough to get hit, but I thought the hitbox was bigger. But you know, whatever. I really enjoy fighting. Like, I really enjoy like fighting somebody and then like getting a run back right after. Cause I beat this guy, and then he came back. He came back with his main character. You're gonna see it right after this match. But anyway, I was saying, people really hope to get like characters balanced out, or Capcom to nerf this character, to buff that character. Which some characters do need buffs in a sense. But you know what? You can't always rely on that. You just gotta play a game. You gotta fight and just try to do your shit. Because if you constantly wait on Capcom to nerf a character, it won't happen. Like back in the day when there was no DLC to buff a character or like to change something, we had to deal with all that brokenness. And we didn't really complain. We just said, you know, whatever, either suck it up or don't play the game anymore. I think if people are just getting like, they're getting, you know, too used to putting their opinions out there and hoping that Capcom will just nerf this character or nerf that character. What I really think is that sometimes they overlook certain things. Like they won't try to find a way to get past it. Oh, this is a match with he came with his real shit. I was like, oh god damn it, Buki. I hate fighting Ibuki because it's like she's so confusing to me. Like, her mix-ups are really good. Her vortex is really good. You know, her kunai, but I was blocking most of his kunais, which is really funny. I actually tried to use Ibuki at first. Oh damn, I think I made a comeback at first. Yeah, I was trying to use Ibuki at first. But she was just too hard for me to like learn. The thing with Street Fighter is that if you're trying to learn characters, you can't learn too much at one time because it's gonna mess you up in the long run. Oh, I think this is a part where I faked him out. It is. But yeah, like in the long run, you can't learn all these characters that you want because, in a sense, like I will tell you all the characters I try to learn. I try to learn Ibuki. I try to learn Chun-Li. I tried to learn Adon. Actually, I was actually decent with Adon, but that's because I didn't know how to use him. I was beating people because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But once I learned like some of his combos and stuff like that, I started losing constantly because I knew what I was trying to go for. And I guess that's where the part comes in with randomness. Like when you're random, you can win more often than you lose because you don't know what you're doing. And when you don't know what you're doing, your opponent definitely is not going to know what you're doing. Because you don't have no type of you got no type of I've lost it. You got no type of plan. Like you have no set game plan. You got no set patterns. And like it is word patterns. You have no patterns that they can read. You just do random shit. Like you do a wake up DP, and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna bait the wake up DP out. You get up and you grab it. They're like, what the fuck is this person doing? It's just like, that's how basically a random person's mind works. And that's how I was with Adon. Who else I try to learn? I try to learn Abel. I actually try to use Abel in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. He's not as good as he is in Super Street Fighter. I use Bison. I used to try to use Balrog before Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out because I wanted to use him. But he's not as good as I think he is. I don't know if he's really good, but he's not that good in my hands in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. What else? There's a whole bunch of characters. I just sift through a whole bunch of characters until I just say, you know what, I'm going to stick him on Makoto, I'm going to rock a Cody, and I'm going to have C-Viper on the back burner, you know, until I get really good with her. Because I could pull up the combos with her, I just can't do it consistently in a match. But one thing I need to learn how is just to learn not to do unsafe moves. Like to learn how to hit confirm and always hit me on my combos. Like right there, I had a free combo, but I just messed it up. And that's just me under pressure. I really cannot handle pressure sometimes. I need to learn how to like stop jumping in at the wrong times. And I can't believe I got beaten out by that. I need to learn how to stop jumping in at certain times. I need to learn how to just read my opponent essentially and punish whatever they do. Because I play people who totally disrespect jump-ins. Like I jump in on them, I hit them, and it goes DP before I even try to create a block or anything. Which I gotta try to bait out on. And then like I get mind fucked when I do it and I try to bait out DP and they just stand there. I'm like, wait, So are they beating me? So you know, I usually get mind fucked like that. And one thing I really have a problem in this game is grabbing. Like, oh, right there. I do not understand why he did that. I'm thinking like he must have played somebody, and he did a Tatsumaki, and then he's like, you know what? Oh, this is gonna totally work. I'm gonna Tatsumaki and do more ultra because he's gonna try to punish me. So I didn't. I'm just gonna wait for him to see if I could actually punish it or not. Which he did an ultra and I punished it. But anyway, that was a feeling on his part. Like I was saying, I really have a problem with teching. Like I even watched a replay and I seen like I teched on the same frame as the person, but for some reason I could not tech it. It's like I still got scooped. And then like I always fall into the habits of grabbing mind games. Like I would try to tech and I get DP'd, or I'm like saying, man, I might get DP right here, so I don't tech and I try to tech and then I get DP'd. So you know, it's weird. It's like it's a mind game in Street Fighter. Which is why I like Street Fighter Cross Tekken slightly a little bit better with the grabbing, being that the grab range is reduced. They can't Kara grab. At least I don't think they can. I don't know if Ken and Vegas can still do it. But you can't Kara grab like that. They gotta be right on top of you, which is King of Fighters, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. They have to be right on top of you to scoop you up, which I really like. I also got my my salty run back against this guy. Like I said, I really like when I play somebody and I get my run back as quickly as possible, because I wasn't feeling how I lost that, because he kept on doing crouching medium kick into I think even Ryu's wheel kick. Like sometimes like I respect people's block strings too much, because I think I could punish some of those. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. The problem with me is that I'm too scared to try to punish anything, because people in this game, they really just don't give a fuck. They will throw out a DP anytime they feel like it, because it doesn't matter. They'll usually beat you out, and they can make it safe by just as long as they make contact. As long as they make contact, they could just FADC and make it safe, which I hate, because then you have to guess now, is he gonna grab me or is he gonna do DP again? So you know. And then most of the times I usually lose that situation, because like, oh, you know what? I try to take a grab, he just DPs me. And I try to block him, and then he grabs me, which I wasn't ready for the grab, you know what I mean? So it's the mind games in Street Fighter that just gets me. And then right there, he DPs again. I mean, sometimes people, they actually know when they need to DP, because they'll challenge your combos. They'll challenge your little combos, see if you drop it. Because you know, the worst thing is not to challenge somebody who's doing the combos and they're not, and they'll just continuously drop it. So you might as well just challenge them. So, but you know, sometimes some people they'll just mash the DP out and just hope to God that you drop your combo. You know what I mean? Like you don't see the input, blah 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 blah, DP, and all that stuff. Which I honestly I do not respect. But you know, if it works, it works. You know, I can't even complain about that. Right there, he didn't respect my combo at all. He knows that I'm dropping that constantly. But you know, what can you do? You just gotta make sure that you don't drop your combos. I've recently been playing like a friend and some other people who are mashers to the ultimate degree. Like they would just mash. So that's good practice for me to nail my combos, because it's a fear of knowing that if you drop your combo, you're gonna get either ultra or DP, and that's just that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna get DP constantly if you drop your combos. And like the whole mindfuck thing about it is that when you're playing these type of people and you don't watch a replay yet, you think that they have godlike reads and you're just reading it. When it's not even that, they're just mashing the hell out of the DP, hoping that you're gonna fuck it up. And you just gotta get yourself back in the mindset that, you know, it's not gonna constantly happen. You just gotta continue playing the game. Don't let them try to shut down the game that you're trying to play. I think this is the last match of the day. I think when I got into this, one, I hate Adon. His Jaguar kicks, at least for me, is hard to punish. Because I usually trade with them, and I don't really want to put out a move that I think he's gonna beat, so I usually just block it. Don is really overbearing with a good when somebody's really good and he's there playing him. I think this guy is probably off his game because it didn't seem like he was going as hard as he should have been going. But yeah, Don, who's that dude, man? People like you know the thing I said before is that people, they usually never pick up a character till they see somebody else use it, and I don't like that. If you like the character, use the character. Like I said in my first video, if you like a character, just use it. Don't let somebody play him just so you can you know what? Oh, I see Gamer be using a Don now. Which I'm not saying that this guy picked up a Don because he saw boom. He probably essentially like a Don. But there's some people that you see after the tournament, boom, it's like a bunch of Don players or a bunch of Seth players. There wasn't that much Seth players before Punko. People thought Seth was ass, but Punko made him good. Who else is there? Cammy, there's a lot of Cammy players now. And as you can see, this is a Don players all over. He could have won it, but I guess there was a drop button, and he couldn't do his ultra. Then I think I could have won it right here, and I fucked my shit up. So it just fucks up on both of us. But he jumped in at me at the wrong time, and he's just anti-it. But yeah, as I was saying, people just want to pick the characters that are fan favorites. They see him in tournaments, they'll pick him. I like to see like a variation of characters. I want to play a bunch of different characters because it's the characters that you don't play against is the ones that kills you. Even though the ones that you can't see are really good. If you don't have no matchup experience against certain characters like Honda, I barely play any Honda. But anytime I do play him, he's a fucking bitch, man. I do not like fighting him. Right here is I think when he got really scared. Like I was just in his head. And bop, boom, bop. I think that was it. And then right there, this match is done. So yeah, man, basically people play your characters you like, all that good shit. I think that's it for today. So, deuces, YOLO, thank you for watching. Peace.